Joe Beermaster. We have a 2001 Honda CRV. This goes for multiple years. Actually, it's pretty much the same for all years. I'm going to show you how to take this assembly out to replace it or to change a bulb. First thing you want to do is open the glass. You should open the hatch. The battery's dead on this, so we can't really get into that. I'm going to try to do it without that. But if you look closely, there are 3 bolts in there. They're 10 millimeter. I mean, they're 8 millimeter. Or you can use a Phillips head. See that? So we already got our socket set up on an air ratchet. And we're going to loosen them. A little water in the line here. We're going to take them out. So once you have all the 3 bolts out, with the window open, you want to pull this light straight back. There's push pins behind here, and once those 3 screws are loose, you can just pull that light straight back, and then we're going to disconnect the wiring harness, which is attached, and there is a connection there. So here's a real close-up look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, you have to push that in. You'll hear a click. Then you have to separate the 2 pieces. There's one piece or another. You may have to put a piece of screwdriver in there while it's clicked. Kind of worm this out open, and eventually it'll wiggle out and come apart. It's a little tough. Alright, so we got that apart. Now if you want to change the whole assembly, you just change it. If you want to change an individual bulb, this one's got 2 bulbs in it, so we'll go with this upper one. You spin it, pull it straight out, and there's your bulb. And you just pull that bulb straight out, and on the bottom of the bulb there's numbers, or you can call your local supply house, tell them what it's for. You could say it's for a 2005 CRV or whatever model you have. It's for the reverse light or turn light or brake light, and they will give you the bulb. Or you can take the bulb to the supply house, you plug it back in. You don't have to twist it, you just plug it in, and then we're going to put it back in. Very tight to work with here, and you just got to get it to fit in properly. You can see here it's, you got to get these square peg in the square hole. Once it sits in, you twist it. I'm trying to film this at the same time doing it, so now it's twisted. It's got to sit in there properly. Let me show you again. Twist out, take it out, and if you can see in that hole, it's got these little cutouts, and there's little cutouts on the bulb socket. That's what holds it in. I'm going to put it back in. Get that right. Keep trying. Fits in. You could eye that up, or just spin it till it goes in. And there it goes, it's in. Now to put it back together, we're going to reconnect the wiring harness again. Sorry this is a little shaky, but I'm doing the best I can by myself here with one hand. We're going to reconnect this socket together. And you can see there's some push pins here. They have to line up with that hole. Alright, so we're going to click it back together. And that lines up one way as well. Push it nice and tight. That it clicks. And you might want to test it before you start putting everything back together again. And that's what we're going to do. So make sure you push that button in again as you're closing it, or it won't snap in. And then we're going to put it back together. Get the push pins in the holes, the correct holes. And then we're going to put the screws back in, and you're good to go. But make sure you test the lights first before you put it all back together, so you don't waste your time. Joe Beermaster, sorry about the shakiness, but doing this with one hand, and I hope it helped. So give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Thanks.